So hello everyone, this is Utsav Chatterjee and welcome to my channel The Blinking Curiosity. So here I am with another topic on the most talked topic of all the people around the globe, or to be more prominent of India. It is Chandrayaan 2 space mission, which was made by Indian scientists of Indian Space Research Organization, that is ISRO, to be launched to the moon's south pole to check whether there is water or not on the surface of the moon, or if life is possible or not on the surface of the moon. So let's get started and wait until the end for all the interesting topics and simple concepts applied of mathematics, physics and other scientific stuffs which were used by the Indian scientists to make a fantastic rover which for some uncertain reasons was not able to land on moon. So let's get started. So guys, at first let's talk about the interesting part, that is the parts of the rover that were made by the scientists of lighter weight so that they can reach as fast as possible to the moon. As we know that there is a gravitational pull by our earth which is to be broken by the rover so that it can reach as fast as possible to moon, and as we all know that it is several miles and kilometers away from our earth, so the parts of the rover should be of lighter weight as much as possible so that it can reach the moon as fast as possible and start its sample takings and experiments so that we can know that whether there is water or not on the south pole or on the surface of the moon. So let's start with that part only.
So here from the picture we can see that the launch vehicle was GSLV Mk3, and in the rocket orbiter and lander were housed on the top of the rocket. Third stage powered by a cryogenic engine which is very fast and very much good and efficient engine, with in the second stage two Vikas engines which are very much compatible with the cryogenic engine, and in the first stage with two strap-on rocket boosters which helped in the endorsement of the power of the vehicle, that is the rocket, to penetrate the atmosphere and to go against the gravitational pull so that it can gain a huge impact and reach the moon as fast as possible. So guys, here we can see Chandrayaan 2's configuration, that what does it consists of. So the picture is, as you can see, it is from ISRO. So here we can see that ISRO Chandrayaan 2 configuration is, it consists of a rover, an orbiter craft and a lander craft. So here we can see guys that the Chandrayaan 1 is compared with Chandrayaan 2's configurations and other compatibilities. That is orbiter 100 km from the lunar surface, and here we can see orbiter in Chandrayaan 1 from lunar surface. This thing is the same in both. There are 11 payloads, 5 from India, 3 from Europe, 2 from US and 1 from Bulgaria. Is the configuration of Chandrayaan 1 on October 2008, but in this side there are 13 Indian payloads plus 1 passive experiment. It is amazing guys, and the target of that time was discovery of water on lunar surface, and this time is the expanding lunar exploration. Mapping of chemicals, 3D topography was the aim of Chandrayaan 1, and this time it is the Vikram lander soft landing near the South Pole. PSLV spacecraft mass was 1.4 ton during the time of Chandrayaan 1, but this time it was amazing guys. It is a GSLV Mk3 spacecraft with a mass of 3.8 tons. That was the mass of the Chandrayaan 2's rocket, that is GSLV Mk3, which was targeted on July 2019 of this year.
So guys, now we have come to know about different configuration and parts of the GSLV Mk3 rocket, and now I'm going to tell you all about the program that is made by the ISRO scientists to execute the whole program from Earth to Moon. So after the launch of the rocket completes maneuver. Now question will strike to your mind guys, that what is a maneuver? So as we all know that India is always cost efficient and always thinks to complete its work within the budget. So maneuvers are installed in the rocket so that when the rocket moves around the earth in an elliptical path with a one singular point and the other end moves away from the earth's surface to escape from the gravitational pull of the earth, the maneuvers are used so that less fuel is used and more work is done by the rocket. So in one word I can say that it is a cost efficient thing which is used in the rockets, which is named as maneuver. So now come to the next part, that is when we have left the gravitational pull of the earth, we are in empty space. So after covering the empty space around after 40 days from the launch, we reach in the gravitational pull of the moon, and again we start to rotate around the moon in an elliptical path as we have done before in Earth. So this time we come closer to the surface of the moon, and after around 100 kilometers, the spacecraft stops and revolves around the moon in that path only, and the rover named as Vikram comes out from the spacecraft and lands on the surface of the moon. After that, from the rover, a device of 6 wheels named as Pragyan comes on, which is the main device which is used to carry samples and to absorb the soil, so that to know that if there is water present on the surface of moon or not, or is there any supply, by checking the surface of the soil and environment around the moon, south pole. So after one day, that is one lunar day, which is equals to 14 days of Earth's time, is deposited in the Pragyan and then to the Vikram. Like this, it will continue its work for the time up to the end, which after further instructions given from the ISRO scientists. But the sad news is that before 2.1 kilometers from the surface of the moon, the mission failed, but that is not a thing to regret. But the more interesting thing is that now our scientists will get more determined to launch a rocket which will contain another spacecraft which can be named as Chandrayaan 3, and which will contain more interesting technologies, and will be more happier to know that it will be able to take more samples, and it can also happen that it can carry people from Earth or our astronauts also to the moon, and they can themselves carry samples from there. So let's stay tuned to see what happens and what are the next steps taken from the ISRO. If you like the video, then please like, share and subscribe, and click the bell icon on the right of the subscription button to get further notifications from my channel. And please stay tuned for future videos from my channel. Thank you, stay happy.